Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the All-American Dynasty here on College Football 25. The final episodes of the series are coming. We have the Rose Bowl game, which we're going to be playing today against the U, Miami. Then hopefully we win today. And then we go to the semifinal game. We play that. Hopefully we win that. And then we go on to the national championship and we win that. That's the goal. Is that going to happen? I guess we'll have to wait and see because we've already lost a game this year to Penn State. But what I'm thinking is, since this series is the final series that I'm recording, I already wrapped up the Golden Broncos and the Hawaii Dynasty. Those have been filmed, those have been wrapped up, those have been edited, and they've been uploaded. They're just going to be whatever day I've set them to release. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do double uploads to get these videos out, because if you're not aware, College Football 26 is literally a couple of days away. So we got to get these videos out so that we aren't crossing over into College Football 26 territory, because when College Football 26 comes out, I want to be pumping out all of that new content. I want to be doing new dynasties, new road to glories, all kinds of new things with that with that game. So I don't want to have to worry about finishing up something from the old game. So I'm kind of leaning towards doing double uploads. Now, what I'm saying, double uploads, and I've talked about how I already finished up these recordings. I might be, they might be like out of order in terms of when I recorded them, because I recorded those videos already. This is the most recent video I've recorded, but I might upload it before those videos come out. It's a whole thing. It's a whole YouTube scheduled process. You don't care about it. So I'm thinking we do double uploads. We only do double uploads if we continue to win these games. That's the whole thing. Like, if we lose this game against Miami, then the series ends today. But if we move on, then we have another game to record. So it's kind of a game by game basis. We'll take it by that. But I am leaning towards double uploading to get these videos done and to get the series done before the new game drops on, I think it's the 7th for early access. So we're right up against it. We are right up against the release date for early access of College Football 26, and I am so excited for the game. I can't wait to do new dynasties. I got so many ideas for new dynasties I want to do. I want to keep doing more dynasties like I did with the Ohio Bobcats, where it's a full season in a video. We jump in, we play the moments for each game, and we do all kinds of stuff like that. Those videos do tend to be a little bit longer of videos, more like in the 2.5 to 3 hour range. But it gives you a lot more content to watch from me, so I guess that's that's a plus if you enjoy my content. But I am going to be most likely double uploading these videos specifically, no other video, just this video, or these Ohio Dynasty, or these All-American Dynasty videos will be double uploaded with the regularly scheduled content at 3 until this series is over. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. But anyway, we can't think about that and if we lose this game to Miami. So we got to focus. We got to win this game against the U. It's a rematch from the 2002 National Championship game, where obviously the Buckeyes came out on top. And hopefully we can recreate that and come out on top again. So if you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go beat the U one more time. It is time for the Rose Bowl. Now, Ohio State in their history is kind of synonymous with the Rose Bowl. One of the most accomplished teams in this game, and we're taking on a team that we have a little bit of historical history with. Historical history, is that a phrase? Whatever, you know what I'm talking. We have history with this team in Miami University. We are going to beat them again. Hopefully, that's the goal. And if we go on to win this game, then we will move to the semifinals and take on either Nebraska or Notre Dame. They're playing in the Fiesta Bowl. Whoever wins that game will be playing us if we win. And then it's Georgia and Texas Tech and Oregon and Texas. There's a lot of history in this bracket if we are to play Notre Dame. Obviously, we beat Notre Dame in the national championship in real life just this past year in college football. Nebraska, they don't matter in real life. They're irrelevant. Georgia, we have a lot of history with Georgia in the playoffs in real life. Texas Tech is irrelevant. Oregon, obviously a lot of history with Oregon in real life. And then Texas, so I mean, every team in here except for Texas Tech, we have history with in real life. Not so much in this series, but in obviously in the real life context, we have a lot of history with each of these teams. So it could be fun little storylines to take these teams on. But those storylines might not happen if we lose this game to Miami. What kind of uniforms are they going to wear? Do they have any cool ones? I don't know if I've ever played against Miami. I might have. Ooh, I like the black. The black with the orange does look pretty good. I don't know what it is, but black and orange isn't like really that good of a combination to me. I know that obviously like Oregon State has a pretty decent black and orange uniform combination, but I don't know. I've never been a big fan of black and orange. I'm more of a white and orange type of guy. If I'm going to go with orange, because obviously orange is probably my favorite color, if you could guess by my channel name and everything. I'd probably go with white and orange than black and orange. I just think it's a little bit of a better combination. I don't know why. I don't know. That's how I feel. I do like the silver accents, though. It kind of makes it a little bit better. There's not really much of the green. It's more of just an orange combination. I think they'll just wear the white helmets with the orange tops and orange bottoms. And then we, like I said in the Big Ten championship game, we cannot wear the heritage stripes until we play in a national championship. Those are specifically reserved for that game alone. So we have to wear something else. And you know what? We haven't rocked the full scarlets in a while, have we? It's been a minute since we rocked the full scarlets. But that means orange and red could be a little bit too confusing on the field. It's not so similar of a color, but it could be a little bit confusing. So I think we'll switch, and Miami will wear the green tops. Is that a green? It's more like a dark teal. I don't even know. It's green. Let's just call it green. They'll wear that. We will wear our full scarlets, and we will play in the Rose Bowl and hopefully get that W.
Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive.
We will take on Miami University in the granddaddy of them all, the Rose Bowl. It's obviously got a lot of history. A lot of great players have played in this game. And there's a few more great players playing in this game this time around. I hate the patch on the jersey. It looks so dumb. Why is it so big? It's such an obnoxiously large patch on the jersey. You could have made it a little smaller, or if you're going to make it that big, put it in a better spot. Don't just put it, like, smack it right underneath the Big Ten logo on the jersey. It makes no sense. I hate it. And I hate it because they do that in real life, too. The patches are so big. Maybe don't have the patches be that big. Oh, my God, Peyton Hillis with some magician type of stuff there. I don't even know what happened. It's kind of crazy. He kind of, like, he got tackled, but he, like, ducked underneath. It was like a limbo type of move. I don't even know really how he did that. But we already are moving the football down the field pretty well. You love to see it. Beautiful stuff. Is this going to be a day where Peyton Hillis gets a lot of run? I don't know, because, I mean, we've taken him out of games in, like, the halftime period because he has been hit with pretty hard wear and tear over the past couple of seasons. And Ricky Williams had to come in. Ricky Williams had a big game against Oregon in the Big Ten Championship, that's for sure. I'm actually going to scramble here. And that man is fast. Wow, that edge rusher, whoever he was, he's got to start underneath it. Matt O'Leary is his name. He's quick. I know Joey Harrington's not the fastest guy in the team, but, I mean, Matt O'Leary's got some wheels. That is for sure. I'm going to go underneath here. That was a bad idea. And it's a turnover on downs to Miami. You know what I was thinking there? I thought that I could get that ball to Steve Largent, he would catch it and then turn up the field for the first down. What I didn't realize was that number 2 was going to stop covering the guy that he was initially covering and then come back and take away that open space. So that's a big old pile of whoops, and we go on defense for the first time. I really would not want to lose this game. I mean, this is the first playoff game of the year. We don't want to. Oh my god! Oh my god! What happened to Fred Smoot? Why is he on the outside in the apron? It's a touchdown, Miami. Okay. I guess we didn't come to play, did we? Whoa. That was kind of scary how easy they did that. 2 plays it took them to get a touchdown. All right, am I gonna have to lock in? Am I gonna have to turn on the sweat? Am I gonna have to get dialed in here? I don't know. I turned on the chew clock because I thought we'd be in control, but now we're playing from behind. I guess we'll figure out how it goes out, but I mean, at least we can still run. Peyton Hill's got 3 for 35. I guess that's a good thing. If we can't pass, at least we can run. And we'll see what happens here. Although I say we can't pass. We did complete a pass. It just, the corner outplayed me. He outsmarted me, I guess you could say. And that brings us to a 2nd and 4. Can we get a first down here? If the blocking is right, we can certainly get a first down. It's going to be inches because, of course, the D lineman is going to get off the block as soon as I pass him. That's okay, because, wow, we get denied again. This time it's Edward Gaffney. I think they came to play, and we didn't. I don't know how we didn't block him there. He should have easily been blocked. I'm going to go underneath. That's going to be Steve Largent. He's going to get the first down. That man's diving head first. Where's the targeting call? Hold on. Look at this man. This man just dove in, crown of the helmet leading, on a defenseless receiver who's got his back turned to him. He's clearly already down, or almost going down. So this guy hasn't even started his jump yet. He hasn't even launched yet. He knows what he's doing. This is clear targeting. Oh my god. What are we doing here? I've never seen a more blatant targeting than... I haven't seen that blatant of targeting since probably Vontez Burfict. Didn't he do that on Antonio Brown back in the day? I think that's how Antonio Brown got so messed up. Or at least one of the reasons. That was kind of crazy targeting that they didn't call. How you don't call that, the world may never know. But can I float that over the top? Yes, I can. Evan Ingram, does he have the wheels? This man's fast, but Evan Ingram is into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. I think Evan Ingram won best tight end this year, and he's proven it right there with a huge score. Good job, Evan. And that was a good ball from Joey Harrington. Really well placed. He floated over the top, and we have tied this up at 7 as the first quarter comes to a close. Is the defense going to lock in? Because Fred Smoot got absolutely babied and embarrassed. He looked like Eli Apple out there, burnt toast on that coverage. We'll see what happens. If Jadeveon Clowney can get his usual pass rush consistency, then maybe this quarterback will be not as effective. Oh, they're going to go on the comeback, and it's knocked incomplete. Jason Sehorn. He's not just an interception guy. He can also play a little coverage if he has to. Let's see what we can do with Terrence Cody. Terrence Cody. Oh, he got it away, but Ben Burke-Irvin's right there. I can't believe he got that away, to be honest. I thought that he was going to just eat the sack, but he got it away to his guy. Maybe he should have just eaten the sack. Who knows? Because he got his guy unnecessarily tackled. The motion changed the play. It's a big 3rd and 12, though. This is an early 3rd and 12 that's massive. in this game. Tied at 7. Miami has a chance of losing the momentum, and Terrence Cody, along with Jason Pierre-Paul, will wrap up the Miami quarterback at the 1-yard line. Their punter is backed up to literally the very back of the end zone. He sends it away to midfield to Fred Smoot. That's what I want the defense to do more consistently, but obviously we didn't do that on the first drive. I don't even really know what happened. How did he get that far away? The world may never know. Let's just keep with the game plan. The game plan is hand the ball to Peyton Hillis or Ricky Williams, whoever is in the game, and then we pass when we need to, and that's worked for us so far. Do a little jet sweep to Hillis. We get decent blocks. Run him over. There he did. He did it. He ran him over. He did the dang thing. But can we score off this? Ooh, this is real tempting to send to verticals, but I'm gonna stick to the game plan. Run the football. Peyton Hillis. I lost the tackle battle. Unfortunate. I also want to take some time off the clock too, so not scoring very quickly is also a benefit, as Peyton Hillis will fall backwards and get himself a first down. And he has become the leading rusher in the country this year. Good for Peyton Hillis. Ricky Williams gets a yard on that one. That's kind of unfortunate. I thought he was going to have better blocking than that. He ended up not having that. But we'll call no huddle and give him the ball again and see if he can bounce it outside. Ricky Williams, spin move. Oh, it wasn't as lethal as I wanted it to be, but it was still pretty cool. And he gets it up to the 5-yard line. Should we try to pass this? Ricky Williams leads in touchdowns this year on the ground. He's got 15 of them things. It becomes the 2-minute warning. Miami will get the ball to start the second half, but I'd really like to take the lead right here, and Tim Brown will do just that. The Buckeyes are on top, 14-7. It was really only that bad first drive. We had the bad first offense drive where we turn it over on downs, and then Miami takes control and scores in 2 plays. Other than that, we've been dominant the entire game. We had to get ready. They caught us by surprise. Once we got warmed up, we knew who the better team is. Sometimes it takes us a little bit. Sometimes we don't always come out guns a-blazing right away. Sometimes we got to take a little bit to warm up, like a car in the cold. You got to take a little bit of time, warm up a little bit, get that engine purring. But then once it goes, we're like a Maserati Marv. Oh, he's gonna run. I knew he's gonna. This guy's fast too, by the way. He's really fast. I don't know who he is, but he's got some speed. Cordell Warilo? I don't know. Whatever his name is, he's got some wheels. I don't know if it's get away from the cop speed, but it's speed. He finds an open man. I thought we might have a play for a pick, but the receiver attacked the football. Under a minute 30. They want to tie this game before they go into half, that's for sure. Rasmus James almost got to the quarterback to sack him. Dustin Fox will knock him out of bounds. I hate when I get so close to the quarterback, but then they just get it away. It's so frustrating. Makes me feel like I did all this work for nothing. Intercepted Ben Burkervin. He just jumped the route. He was trying to throw it across the middle, the quarterback was, and Ben Burkervin was not letting him have it. Interception by the Buckeyes. The world famous Ohio State Buckeyes. And I couldn't slide there. It's going to be fumbled right back. I got caught in a tackle animation from behind, and it wasn't going to let me slide. And I knew the moment that happened that I was going to fumble. So we give the ball right back to Miami. So it's like nothing ever happened. It's not Joey's fault. It's my fault for being stupid and not sliding earlier. I know that I should have, but I tried to get a couple extra yards, and it cost me because then I got caught from behind, and then he went for the tackle, but he wouldn't let me slide because he had my legs and stuff, so it was all kinds of bad. I knew the moment that happened, he was going to fumble that football. That's okay, whatever. It's not that big of a deal unless they score, I guess. Then it becomes a little bit more of a big deal. That's got to be picked. It's not going to be picked. It's actually going to be caught for a catch. I don't know how Jason Sehorn didn't get around him to intercept that pass. He simply didn't care about it. To the sideline, second timeout used. They are making some noise down here and close to the red zone, but they've only got 41 seconds and only one timeout. Do they really want to settle for a field goal here? You got to be a little bit more aggressive than that, Miami. Quarterback's going to scramble. I overran the route or the scramble. I got in there too quick. I knew he was going to scramble on that play, but I got in there too quick, and I gave him an easy lane to run through. End zone intercepted. This time it's Tank Carter. So if this Miami quarterback's going to throw a pick, it's going to be to our linebacking core, not to anybody else. But Tank Carter, right place, right time. And you know what that means. Deep ball to Tim Brown. Does Tim have it? I'm going to give it to him. Tim Brown, one-on-one. Go up and get it! He couldn't do it. He got absolutely out-positioned by a freshman corner, which is just diabolical. But I'm going to give him another chance because his press coverage, there's no way that safety follows him. The safety's going to go the other way. Oh my God, I was wrong, and I still threw it. 2-on-1, Tim Brown! Almost caught that, to be fair. Why would that safety follow... Why would that safety follow Brown and not the inside route? I was kind of banking, obviously, on the fact that he'd follow the other thing. If we can hit Njoku, sideline, caught it. That was, I mean, that's as close of a drag as you can ever have. And we're gonna go verticals because you know how I feel about 4 verts being a better option to score than straight up Hail Mary in this situation. So if I can find the verticals that I'm looking for, I'm not looking for an all go. I'm looking for an actual, there we go. I'm looking for that all go with 1 on the left and 2 and 3 on the right. That's what I'm looking for. This gives us the best chance to do something. Gonna lob that up. It's up in the air. It's intercepted. And I hate my life. All right. Well, we go into half up by a touchdown. Miami gets the ball. That's a BS interception. Let's just be real about that. That's a BS interception. Doesn't really count. They need to have different versions of interceptions in the stat sheet. They need to have legitimate interceptions and then BS interceptions. And that would fall under the BS category. Because that technically is not an interception. That's just, I was trying to do something the last second, and I just toss it up, and it gets double covered and intercepted. Hand off to the Miami running back. Good job. It's a nice little gang tackle right there. Is it a two-man gang? Two-man chain gang? Yeah, sure, whatever. 2nd and 5. Handoff again. Yep, handoff again. We were ready for it, kind of. He gets up to the 31-yard line. I'm going to bring a blitz. Dial up a little blitz. Bring Ben Burkervin down. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Shoot the gap and blow it up. Ben Burkervin, there it is. It wasn't even Burkervin. It was Terrence Cody who blew it up, as he always does. And we forced the punt. Big time play. That's what, a 3 and out on the U. They will send this ball back to us, and we will hopefully grab it for a catch and a touchdown maybe. No, Smoot goes down, but we do have the ball back. We're going to make sure we have that shoe clock back on because we have the advantage back, and I'm going to get back to what I do best, and that is hand the ball to my stud running backs, and we are going to milk. We're going to milk everything that can be milked. Get this clock all the way down. I'd prefer to use the entire 3rd quarter if we could. That'd be pretty awesome. We've done it before. It just all depends on if Peyton Hillis' wear and tear stays pretty low. I don't know what it's at right now. They're not showing me. They're loading up the box, though. They are predicting run all the way. But can they stop it? Yes, they can. Okay, yes, that is a true fact. They can stop the run. But can they stop it again? That's the question. That's the real question. Oh, Peyton, no! That's... So Peyton Hill, so what happened was, you see what happened was Peyton Hillis had to hurdle. I cut it back inside because right here you can see there's no space. I could have cut it, I guess, bounced it all the way outside, but my eyes weren't looking that direction. I was looking more of the inside spot. I thought I had a better chance to get a couple yards. My original direction's all clogged up. So I cut it back inside, but 78 falls to the ground, and Hillis automatically I didn't press the hurdle button. He automatically hurdles. He gets then hit a little bit by number 49, a little hit, and then he gets destroyed in the groin area by number 13, Spears, fitting name. And that ball pops out. Is it out before he gets to the ground? Where'd he go? He disappeared. There we go. Is that ball out? Yeah, that ball's out before he hits the ground. Oh, that's what we call very unlucky. Because if I bounce it outside, none of that even happens. We probably just go down for a gain of like 6, something, whatever it is, and it's a normal play. But because I cut it inside, and number 78, Willie Rofe, falls down, he gets speared by Spears, and that ball pops out because he had to hurdle automatically, jumping over the lineman. That's tough. We've had a couple unlucky things happen to us, haven't we? They've both been fumbles. We are not holding onto the football very tightly. And, I mean, Peyton Hillis rarely fumbles. That is something he never does. He maybe have only fumbled like once or twice in this entire dynasty so far. I can't remember the last time he fumbled. And now Miami's going to use that power. They're going to take that all the way to the end zone, and they're going to tie this game. It just feels like when you're on Heisman difficulty and stuff like this happens, man, they flip that switch, and it's all over. But we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can make something happen. Make a play. Intercept a pass. He's thrown an interception before. He's thrown 2 of them. Nice tackle, forcing the incomplete pass. It is a big 3rd and 2. I'm going to bring a blitz. We're going to dial it up. It worked last time. We're going to shoot the gap and get in there. Oh, nope, we didn't fill the right gap. This running back's got room, and he's got the first down and more. Okay, so I filled my gap, but apparently Ben Burke-Irvin did not do the same job that I did, and the U takes advantage of that. They absolutely take advantage of it. That one is going to be tackled at the 9. They're really making me sweat here, aren't they? They are really... Man, this is their first promising drive since that first drive where they scored. And that wasn't even really... You can't even really call that a drive. It was 2 plays. They got a touchdown. Oh, that's end zone intercepted. Jason Sehorn of all people. Don't cut out. I tried to keep him from going out of the end zone. He didn't let me. He wanted to take it out. But Jason Sehorn jumps that pass very easily. That was a risky ball to throw. You can't throw that. Can I not get safety here? Thank you. This is going to be tricky to try to get out of this end zone here. It's the obvious choice to run it, but that's pretty dangerous because they're prepared for the run. So it's kind of just a who has the better offense or who has the better interior line. Trying to get some push. Peyton Hillis, get there. Yes! First down, Peyton. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's huge. And now we will go jet sweep to Steve Largent. He'll cut it back inside and run right into the guy. Wow. When I cut that inside, he did not look like he was going to go that way. He changed his whole direction on the rush. He completely fooled me. All right, we have 1 quarter to play. This has not been a very high-scoring game. It's mainly been a lot of mistakes by both teams. We've both made mistakes in this game. But at the end of the day, we are the one that is leading the game, not the U. Ooh, I think I got him here. Oh, I don't have him. I don't have him anymore. Why did he look so open when I threw it initially? He looked so open. But then that corner dropped back into cover. Maybe it was a safety. I don't know. Whoever it was, he dropped back. And uh-oh, that's one-on-one. Get in front of him. I hate that, man. I hate that a lot. I'm going to go for this. This is risky. But they're gonna play into my hand. They're going to press up. But if I don't get this, I'm in trouble. I got to throw that. Oh, he's not going to get the first down. No! even threw to the right guy. Like, Evan Ingram was the obvious choice to throw there. Why are they reviewing it? I don't think he even had the yardage. What does it matter? Yeah, Miami will get the football back. Oh, another mistake made by me. I promise you, I'm not trying to sell this game. He was the obvious choice. He was wide open. He had nobody around him, but the ball just was not very good. And maybe I was too late on the throw. I made the decision too late. I don't know. But that's annoying right there. That's real annoying. And now Miami's got great chances to score and tie this game back up. Although they've been down here before. We saw it just on the previous drive, and they threw the pick to Jason Sehorn. So it's not guaranteed they're going to score here. End zone, interception. Ben Burkervin in the end zone. Just go down. What's the flag? Did I hit a quarterback? It's going to be illegal man downfield. All right, so we'll just get the football back on the interception. Miami keeps bailing me out. I've bailed Miami out, and they keep bailing me out. We're just going back and forth. It's like nobody wants to win this game. It's like, no, you can have it. No, you can have it. Nobody wants to win this football game. I'm trying to win it. I'm making some very bad decisions. Peyton Hillis, he feels a lot slower now. That wear and tear is starting to build, isn't it? He feels a lot slower than he did at the beginning of the game. But if we can just not make any more mistakes and actually win this football game, I'd be very grateful, because we don't really deserve to win this game with the amount of mistakes we've made today. Oh yeah, that risk of injury is starting to get real dangerous. Real sketch. If we go by 2 scores in this game, I didn't even see that he was making a push for me. But I was going to say, if we go by 2 scores in this game, you got to think it's over, because the way that Miami's quarterback has been throwing interception after interception, there's no way they can physically come back and win this game, can they? You got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. How is that ball not thrown hard enough to get over the head as Peyton Hillis is injured? How is that ball not thrown hard enough to get over the head of the corner? I was in the blue. I put all I needed to put on it to lob it over. How does that not get over the head? That's crazy, man. That's a good ball. That wasn't underthrown at all. And yet it goes into the hands of the DB. It's another mistake made by me, and I'm giving Miami all these opportunities to get back in this game, but they are giving me all the opportunities to keep them away from the game. Ed Reed can't intercept the pass. Peyton Hillis has got muscle cramps. Rub some dirt on it, big dog. Get back out there. This is one of the grossest games I've played in a while. And it's 2 really good teams. It's just, this quarterback's got 4 interceptions in this. He's thrown 2 to the linebackers and then 2 to corners, I'm pretty sure, right? Because obviously the one was Jason Sehorn. I guess I forget who the other one was. Who is the other one that picked off the ball? I don't even remember who it was that picked it off. Doesn't matter. What matters is trying to keep Miami out of the end zone here. They've had multiple different chances. And every time this quarterback has thrown a pick. So the odds are good for us that he's going to do another one. But he's just so fast. We got to try to keep him contained. He's tough to bring down. Well, he's not so tough to bring down. He's tough to catch in order to bring him down. And out to the running back. He's going to go down to the 27. That's probably going to be the 2-minute warning. I know they're calling no huddle here, but is he really going to snap it for the 2-minute warning? No, he will not. He does not snap it before the 2-minute warning. So they've got 3 timeouts and no more 2-minute warning to fall back on. We'll see what they can do. Oh, Rasmus with a great rush, but I took a bad angle. No! Why do I suck at this video game, bro? How did I not come away with a sack there? That was a picture-perfect pass rush from Erasmus James. The spin move off of the block was crazy. And I still didn't come away with a tackle or a sack there. I am garbage. Oh, that's not even my fault there. He just spun out of the tackle. I actually played that pretty well. I did exactly what I needed to do on that one. He just beat Erasmus James. They are getting so close to the end zone here. He's going to throw it. Check down reasons. Oh, I thought he was going to score. He did that little juke, and I thought he had a touchdown. All right, they're knocking on the door from the 4-yard line. Can we stop him? Goal line stand. End zone. That's way out of bounds. I don't know what he was thinking there. That's going to go into the tunnel. Not quite sure what he's thinking on that one. I'm going to bring a blitz. That might be a bad idea because it frees up the middle of the field. But I'm going to bring a blitz, and hopefully they run it, and they do, and the ball's out. Somebody pick it up in the end zone. It's Jason Sehorn. What is this game? What is this game? The ball is in the end zone, fumbled by the Miami running back at the 1-yard line. I got to see what happened. All I saw was that ball pop out. Who popped it? He's got a touchdown when he cuts it back inside. It was Ed Reed. Ed Reed, the safety, comes off of his coverage and just lays the hammer on the running back. Oh, no, I'm wrong. It's not Ed Reed. Ed Reed makes initial contact, but it's Ben Burkervin who comes in and hits the hammer and pops that football out. And then Jason Sehorn just comes out of nowhere and dives into it. This game is insane, man. Everything crazy that could happen in this game, except for, I guess, a safety possibly, has happened in this game, and we're still in lead to win it. I mean, I can't even believe it. I probably should take Peyton Hillis out because you saw on that run, he is in rough shape. But they took him out for me because Ricky Williams in the game now. And Miami's going to be using their timeouts as Ricky's trying to stay on his feet, find extra yardage. The only thing we can't afford is a fumble recovery for a touchdown. If that happens, I'd be devastated. But it looks like Ricky's going to be able to do the job there. He uses the final timeout for Miami, and I think we should be able to kneel, right? Yep. This was an ugly, ugly game. I'm not proud of how we won, but I mean, one of the titles of my recent videos is sometimes you just got to get a little grimy, and this was the definition of getting a little grimy. What an ugly, ugly game. But at the end of the day, a win is 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 a win. And we got that win in the Rose Bowl. We move on to the semifinals, and we will take on either Nebraska or Notre Dame. I guess I hope it's Nebraska, but I mean, at this point, we don't know who's on these teams. Any of them could be a tough matchup. So let's find out who it's going to be in the next episode. Who are we playing? We are going to be playing, as Ben Burkervin gets the player of the game, as you would expect. He had a forced fumble, 2 interceptions, 12 total tackles. He was a menace. It'll be Nebraska. So one of the ugly stepchilds of the Big Ten. We will play Nebraska in the next episode. It's down to us and Nebraska and Oregon and Georgia. It's going to be a quite crazy next episode. But that is going to do it for this one. It was an ugly game, but I'm glad we got the W. If you enjoyed it, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much. Stop by and watch. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you stop by for the next doubleheader that's going to be dropping with this next game against Nebraska, because we're going to be pumping these out so we can get ready for College World 26. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.